We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nags back here again with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. We got a little too early morning breaks. I guess depends on where you're at. Early morning. It's almost noon there on the East Coast. But first up is going to be 25-26 Topps UEFA Club Competitions. This is soccer here. Number 2, pick your team. Let's dig in. The stuff was loaded yesterday. I was ripping packs for Titus, and it was a loaded product, so we got another full case for you. All right, 12 boxes. I don't get the luxury of a pack ripper like he always gets. You never notice that? I always rip packs for him or Emil. No one ever rips packs for me. No one likes me. All right, let's get started here. Be sure to drop in, say hello. Let me know who's hanging out with me. I do have the same list Titus had up yesterday. I'm going to do my best to find the big dogs. If I see something, you guys let me know if I miss something. I'm definitely not a soccer enthusiast. We'll save our silver packs for the end. And then after this, we got a little Topps Chrome basketball. And then I'll be turning you guys over to the Wisconsin for the day and night shift. But we are all full here. We got close last night. We just had a couple teams left in each. Just needed to wait until the morning. I'm not sure what time it closed. Looks like 5 in the morning maybe it closed up. 6 in the morning. I know we're looking for Leonard, Carl. He's a big one. Obviously, Yamal is good. It's not his rookie or anything, but anything Yamal. You got Messi in here. Rio for Liverpool is a big one. Yeah. And then Estavo is a big one as well. So let's get started. Good luck, everybody. There is Chucho there on the yellow unnumbered. I do not know my soccer, so be prepared to laugh. There is Hendrick on the lava. Rodrigo. Okay, I'll let him know. I'll check it out after the break and let the guy know that usually does our keeps a track of our stuff. These ones I'm going to put to the side. There is Omar. Those are cool. The 8-bit ballers. The 8-bit footballer. There's Endrick out of 150. Nice one there for Real Madrid. It is Saka. And relic going to be Lucas Beraldo. Lucas Beraldo. That is PSG. PSG is Dave Stevens. Real Madrid is J Mart. A lot of unnumbered parallels. Thuram. Emilio Martinez. A Magna out of 250 there. That is Strasbourg. Never heard of that team. Must be in one of the new teams that got called up, maybe. That is Future Stars Mora. That one's different now. I like the Future Stars. That's cool. Labatha. And Bonnie, our Boney. Boney out of 250. That one is going to Milano. And that is going to wrap up our first box. So I think all the unnumbered ones, unless it's a big name, I'm just going to put to the side for now, just so we can keep on rolling. know, soccer.
Soccer.
Olympics. Yeah, maybe Summer Olympics.
I'm just looking for Olympics.
Like my case.
Huh?
My case.
I just want to see some.
It's cool. It's right here. I almost hit a Sean White rainbow.
Really?
Yeah, black out of 10, gold, independent or American flag auto. The stuff is loaded.
Nice.
Helix.
Oh, Helix.
There's the black, gold, blue.
Nice.
Bodie Miller. The figure skaters are good. Christy Yamaguchi.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fun.
I'll come look at it.
All right, box 2. Heskey. I'll have our inventory guy is a big soccer fan. I'll have him look through this and make sure I didn't miss nothing. There's Byrne. Roots is Virgil Van Dijk out of 99. That's a cool card. Virgil Van Dijk. Roots out of 99 going to Celtic. Abdul. That is Duco, Jeremy Duku out of 75 going to Manchester City. Inika Williams. Don't mix them up with Alika Williams for the baseball player. Relic out of 150 is Rio. There we go. One of the big guys. Rio going to Liverpool. Who took Liverpool? Liverpool is going to Chris Grimm. Bastoni. Blue. So that one's unnumbered. And then at the end, I'll be able to tell which ones are more rare, whether it's blue or yellow or what. And then I'll be able to top load those. Silva. Obviously, those are the most common unnumbered ones. Phil Foden out of 250 at Manchester City. Victor. It is Juyent. And purple Chelsea on the team card. That's cool. What does it say? UEFA Conference League title winners. Chelsea team card there. What's up, Rocky Top? Morning, I haven't even gone to sleep yet. We might as well just take care of this relic right on top. It's going to be Dominic Solanke. Solanke out of 250. That is Tottenham. Tottenham on the relic. Put the numbered one up there. Box 3. Sansit. So it seems like you get 1 yellow and 1 blue per box is what I'm seeing so far for the unnumbered ones, and then a bunch of these. Michael Olsey. These guys hugging or what? That is gold out of 50 is going to be the Trophy Chasers, Pablo Garcia. For Real Betis. Real Betis there going to Tugboat. Little gold action. Purple is Drew out of 250. Barcelona. Hugo. Blue is Eli Awa out of 150. That is Frankfurt. It's hard to read the names. They like reflect on the shininess. It's really hard to see their name. Taylor. Neymar Jr. Love those 8-bits. Pink. That's the first one of those. Chucho. First pink we've seen. Thurman, or Thuram. Ooh. How about red out of 5 for PSV is Sergino Dest. 4 out of 5 red. PSV going to Raw Dog. Dro, he's another good rookie. Let's see, he's on there. Barcelona. I don't see him on this list. There's Barcelona, right? But that's cool. Red out of 5. We'll put the red in the mitt. Vitanka. I don't know. These names are brutal. Duranville. Like I said, that's the first unnumbered pink we've seen. Take care of that one. Box 4. I mean, like I said, they got like a kind of like a glitter look to them. They're really nice looking cards, really clean looking cards. There's Warren Zaire Emery, PSG. Larson. Gold. Echeverria. Echeverria. Out of 50, that is rookie for Leverkusen. Going to Chris Grimm. Some more gold. Gallagher. Antony. Purple Anthony Gordon out of 250, Chelsea. I believe that was Chelsea, right? No, Newcastle. Excuse me. There's Jude Bellingham, Dortmund. Jota. And team logo there. There's Chelsea. That is Reece James on the team logo parallel. Those are cool. Chelsea is going to Loons fan. Rafina. Jude Bellingham, Dortmund out of 150. Tillman. And it's going to be a PSG auto Seni Mayulo. Seni Mayulo. PSG. Going to Dave Stevens. Get our first auto up there. All right, here we go, box 5. Mora. Now we're getting a bunch of pinks. Jude Bellingham. Green is Mayulo. Same guy we got the auto of. Green out of 99 Future Stars. The Future Stars are cool with the big star background. I do like those. Miyuka. Is Chris Wood. Why can't they all have names like that? I'd be a pro. I'd be a pro if they were all named Chris Wood. Green is Goats out of 99 for AFC Ajax. Barcola, Barcelona, or PSG, excuse me. I always get their logos mixed up. Rios. Archie Gray. Mbappe out of 150. Real Madrid. Treviner. And relic for Dortmund is going to be Kareem. Kareem on the relic. Looks like kind of looks like a graffiti look. I like it. The relics. Dortmund is going to DeLucher. All right, this will be our halfway box. Heskey. See, now we're not getting the yellows or the blues anymore. Now we're getting all the pinks, which I thought were shorter printed. Diamande. Orange. Olsey for Bayern Munich. Going to Sky on the orange. I don't think he's the big guy. No, he's just part of the others on this thing that I'm looking at. Steenbag. Pepe. Purple is Mashal out of 250. Rookie for Monaco. There's Hall, Lewis Hall, yellow. Griezmann. And what is this one? Michael Olise is called the Mind Game on the Topps Chrome Parallel. That's cool. Mind Game there. He's part of the others as well, but that's sweet. That's a cool card. Little Topps Chrome Parallel there. Politano. Blue is Valahovic out of 150, Juventus. Pretty tough to hit. Do you think should that be in the mid over the red? Colwill? Because I couldn't tell you. I'm just going off the other reds out of 5. And Savino for Manchester City. Savino on the auto. Manchester City is going to bases loaded. Okay, one of those in a 5-caser. We'll just stick with the red for now. We're gonna have something bigger coming. We're not gonna stress about that. We got like a Messi auto in here or something. I can feel it, or Yamal. Oh, that was yours? The Palmer out of 5 auto? The red one? From the silver packs? I know Titus came out and told me he pulled a red out of 5. That's sweet. That means we just got to get a superfractor for you. We got to top it. Well, technically, and to be fair, Loons fan, I opened the pack, so technically I think I pulled it, right? David, Jonathan David. Am I right or am I right? Mazza. There's another Williams there on the team logo. Athletic Club. These are cool. Team effort. All right. I'll settle for team effort. I'll settle for team effort. Anderson. Blue is Gravenberch out of 150. LFC Liverpool. Martinez. And relic is Alejandro Blade. Alejandro Blade there for Barcelona. Pink, Jonathan David. Okay, I'm going to start stashing those. There's a lot more than I thought. Naguma. Wah out of 250. Holy moly. We're going to call him Andres. Not even going to try that last name. I wouldn't even know where to start. Alexander Arnold. And purple is Dest. Starting the rainbow now. Now that we got 2. PSV. I think Wisconsin has one of these drop in today as well. Saka. Pedri. Orange. There we go. There's Dro. Rookie. Switch that into the mitt. Barcelona. Dro Orange. Do you have any other Barcelonas up there or no? I know it's not the big rookie. We want I guess Barcelona doesn't have a huge rookie. They just got good names. Goats. Yildiz. There is Lee out of 250 PSG. Pedro. Dejinga. That is Giovanni. Blue. Telemans out of 150. Martinelli. And red auto 1 out of 5. Antonio Griezmann. How nasty is that? Antonio Griezmann. Red auto out of 5. Atletico Madrid. Going to Chris Grimm. That's nasty. 1 out of 5 on the auto. We'll get that back into the mint. So much low numbered stuff in this product. They definitely did not print a lot of it, that's for sure. Our second red, we have orange, couple golds. All right, 4 left. What's up, Chris? I've at least heard of that guy. Maybe just because of multiple soccer products that I've opened, I've heard of him. Now we just need that foil fractor for the rainbow. The break rainbow. Okay, cool. All right, 4 boxes left. Sloan Key. Eduardo. Okay. Rigo out of 250. PSG winners. Phil Foden. Purple Johnston out of 250 Celtic. George. Just call him George. Reece James. And green. Oh, that's cool. Born Champ. Saka for Arsenal. That's a cool looking card. I like that. Born Champ. Nico. Blue. There's Dro again. Going for the rainbow. We got purple, blue, and orange now. Kimmich. And blue is Nico Schlotterbeck Auto 150, Dortmund. Dortmund on the auto there. Dortmund going to DeLucher. Get some more top loaders. Julian Fernandez. Purple Jude Bellingham out of 250. Mkhitaryan. Bruno. Salah. Green, Phil Foden. Manchester City out of 99. There is Sticklers. Jane. William. That is Dean Hulison. Blue, Pedri. Marquinhos. And auto is Sarcha or Sarko. That one is Leverkusen on the rookie auto. 2 boxes left. Looks like Tom's got 19 spots left in his first hobby pick your team, and then he's got Breakers Delight pick your team with 20 spots left. Allure Hockey up and filling as well, along with some soccer. Endrick. That is a Senny. Some sort of variation. I'll just say that picture looks different. I cannot say, oh my goodness. Kavika. We're just going to stick with Kavika. PSG there, variation. I may have missed others, but I saw that one. Isco. Erlen Haaland out of 150. Tunali. Obviously, check your cards when you get them in. I'll be honest, I may have missed some. Ooh, patch auto there for Celtic, I believe. That is Rio out of 125. Celtic on the patch auto. Celtic going to Dave Stevens. I like the jersey. That's sweet. Celtic on the patch auto. Blue is Akiti? Atik? I don't know. O'Reilly. Green, Tonali out of 99. Alvarez. Endrick. And green is Nasser out of 99. That's going to bring us to our final box. Then our silver packs, of course, our grand finale. That was the first one of those we've seen. All right, last box. Wall. Robin. Dest. De Bruyne out of 150. Miana Milo. And gold relic is going to be Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski there, Barcelona. Gold relic. Echeverria, 150. Hit his gold. We had the gold earlier of him. Emmanuel. Green, Mohamed Salah out of 99. Nico Williams. Brennan Johnson. And gold is Rodri Santos for Chelsea. Rodri Santos, gonna wrap this one up. Now we got silver pack time. Let me top load the rest of these. I will get all of those other foils and stuff sleeved up after the break. Got to get into basketball here in just a few minutes. All right, silver pack time. These all will get sleeved up as well. Auto is Sandro, Newcastle. Man, that's just a sharp looking card. Sandro with the Newcastle auto. Newcastle. AOT. Green out of 99. Sandro again. There's Lennart. He's been hiding. Blue, Ethan Nwanery. Franco, out of 199. Just some beautiful looking cards these are. Antonio. And that is going to wrap this one up. I appreciate everyone. All right, recap. Carl, James, and Williams there. Out of 250, we got Bellingham, Johnston, Rigo, Lee, Wall, Dest, Mashal, Gordon, Bonnie, Dro, Emeka, Chelsea, and then Foden. Oh, these are unnumbered ones. Echeverria, Hugo, Heskey, Mora, Zaire Emery, and then Chocho. I don't know how to say his name. De Bruyne, Holland, Pedri, Telemans, Gravenberch, Valhovic, Mbappe, Bellingham, Endrick, and then Wall. 99s, Salah, Tonali, Dejiga, Foden, Saka, that is Garcia, Godetz, and then Van Dijk. Goal out of 75 is Duco, Santos, and then Echeverria. Our Chrome parallels, Sandro, Ethan, Franco, and then Antonio. Relics, Robert Lewandowski out of 50, Rio out of 150, Alejandro 250, Kareem, Dominique out of 250, and then Lucas on the base relic. Couple autos over here is Sarko and then Savino. Showcase, Sandro on the auto there, Newcastle. Schlotterbeck out of 150, Dortmund. We got Dro orange and blue. I think we had the out of 250 earlier as well. Dest out of 5 there on the red. We got, this is a cool card here. Mind Game, Michael Olsey, and then Michael Olsey orange. Nice ones there. Celtic on the patch auto is Rio. There is the image variation of Kavicha. Mayula on the auto, and then Mayula green, and then in the mint is Antonio Griezmann, 1 out of 5, going to Atletico de Madrid, going to Chris Graham. Congratulations, Chris. All right, everyone, that is going to do it for me on this one. Appreciate everyone as always. I'll be back here in just a couple minutes with some basketball. Thanks, everyone.